just display it there. Um, I will be abusing that to my best abilities. Like right there, you can actually get instantly killed, as you just saw. The AK is the fastest gun. It shoots, um, the bullets do way more damage. But in this game, you can literally just die, and there's not much you can really do. I'm gonna run away. You see my health all the way down. Another thing that the game loves to do is when you scope in, like you see right there, the gun model actually doesn't come up, it just disappears. So the gun model actually spawns in and out, and you can actually crash your computer if you scope in and out too many times. We actually have to kill everyone before we get to the top of the hill, like we did right there. So right here, this game also gives us unlimited grenades basically, and this part is based on how many people you killed up here, but all you really have to do is just spam grenades and the level can continue. So this is basically the gist of this level. These last two guys don't really matter, and there we go. So this is level 1. There are, I believe, 8 total levels. This is level 2. Um, this is one of the levels where if you go too fast, you can actually run out of bounds. And I have routed it specifically to try to do that. However, the out of bounds works very funky. You will see when we get to there, but most likely we will not go out of bounds. And in one of the levels, you can actually also there's these where you kind of just sit and you can't really do anything, and you kind of have to wait. So we're waiting right now for this like little cutscene to get done. I'm actually gonna make a quick save because if you're in a different level and your quick save quick load is in another level, you won't actually be able to like if my quick save is in the first level and I quick load, we will go back to the first level and I will actually have to load the checkpoint and come back into this game. So in this level, we only get a pistol, and I don't know what gun this is. I'm not good with Vietnam guns, but we basically get cucked. And right there, uh, my health is going down by a lot. Yep, see, you can get laser pointed because the AK does the same amount of damage to the enemies as it does to you. Originally, it wasn't supposed to do that, but they never patched it out within the engine for whatever reason. I'm going to slowly make my way up this way and not try to die.
Do you have a moment for a donation?
Yep, we have a moment real fast if you would like to read it off.
All right, so we have $5 donation from Quiv saying, "Yo, good luck, Kuno. Enjoy this amazing run." Smiley face.
Thank you, Quivy. That grenade is going to fuck me. Okay, we are fine. So, there is a idea that I wanted to do for a extra category because there is a specific line that is similar to "fuck a cat" in Outlast, where um they say something along the lines of there is more than one way to hang yourself, and I was thinking about adding that because it's hilarious. So right here, it wants us to kind of wait for things to happen. But right here, you can see that truck spawned in. This truck is a trigger for all the houses. So there actually is buildings up here, and there's supposed to be them. And as you see, my health is going down specifically hella fast. But we hit that checkpoint right there. So all these buildings that are right here actually are spawned in, and everything is spawned in. If I can get around without dying, there we go. So we can now walk through the buildings. Like all of them are spawned in, and their like hitboxes are in, but we can kind of walk through them. And I know it looks like I'm dying an awful lot. This is just how they programmed this game. Okay, this wall, there's an invisible wall that's right there that I was trying to walk by, but that one actually is like a solid state wall, so we can't really do much. So we go around this way. We can jump up, grab that health kit. I'm gonna be spamming quick save and quick load. Grab this health kit. So here's all the buildings. So we actually have to destroy that radio, and here's a truck that's gonna spawn in right here. There it is. So we have to walk up to it, place this right there, Come on. Nope, didn't do it. Nice. Alright. We kind of have to wait a little bit for the game to catch up with us. Okay, game. Please spawn the truck in. Thank you. And also, we're actually stuck in here. We can't go back. I don't believe. Oop, there we go. You can kind of tell the game is loading with us now. Alrighty, so thank you. We're actually now stuck because I'm a dumbass who jumped into that tree. There it goes. So it wants us to come here, destroy it, it's destroyed. This truck spawns in. We have to run back, I forgot. We have to run back and trigger that dialogue. And of course I died. Nice. Thank you, game. There it goes. Do we have an AK? Okay, we have an AK. Plant, plant. There it goes. Okay, now we go down this way. And also, this is another one of those. Okay, so as you saw, we went through those buildings. That was one of the only levels that you could do that. So there's another thing that this game added, which is a side scroller, which is a big horrible games snore, and is very very tedious. So the side scroller for this level is a boat that we have to get onto. Is it actually this level? Am I mixing levels up? I think I'm mixing. Oh, okay. So another thing about those landmines, you can kind of outspeed them. Okay, no, I'm sorry. This is not the level that we're doing that. It's the next level. So something to mention, level 3 is level 4, and level 4 is level 3. They put the levels out of order. So level 4 is actually level 3. So this level is actually out of order, which is kind of ass. Oh, also, if you see me sliding like this, if you go uphill and you're sprinting, it acts like you're on ice. Oh, and something else. So we're supposed to be waiting for these trucks to drive by, but we can kinda. What? Okay, thank you. So it said we didn't finish mining the road because one of them could actually fall out of the map while we're doing it. So me failing right there isn't a big deal, but it happens. I'm gonna make a quick save and then do it. Oop, okay. Well, that's why we made the quick save. We have to wait for the first truck to come around the corner, I guess. But in my world record that I didn't submit, you could run straight through and wait. So if there's anything you need to say, playful, you may.
I'm not seeing any more donations right now, but I do just want to say that this is indeed a charity live stream, as Kuno pointed out so many times in the last run. We're here to raise money for Child's Play. They are a charity that helps to provide hospitalized children and teens with access to video games and video game systems during their recuperation. Just like to remind people that you can type !donate to get the donation link, and you can donate as much or as little as you like. There's no pressure. We appreciate any donations that we get, and they go straight to Child's Play. As long
Game
as your message
crash.
family. Oh no.
Game crash.
Should I finish my spiel,
Yeah,
or do
finish
you
your
want to?
spiel.
Okay, as long as your message is family friendly, you might even hear it read on stream. If you need another reason to donate, they are a 501c3 organization, so you can write the amount off that you donate on your taxes. No matter what, though, we appreciate you all for being here and for helping us support this wonderful charity. Indeed, Recipe, Crash Percent.
Did the game just re-crash?
No, I think they're just catching up.
There
Anyway,
it
I shall
goes.
hand it back to you.
Alrighty. Alright, so we're back in the game. The reason it crashed is I killed the driver, and if you do that, the game does not like it because that drive. Oop, the grenade. Ooh, okay, we're good. So if you actually kill the driver, the game does not like it because it does not expect you to be able to actually do that. So if you kill him, it basically says nah, and then turns off your game and says you're a bad boy. So there we go. We get a RPG, which will be not useful in any way, shape, or form, but uh, yeah, we get it. So up here is basically the reason I hate this game, is the enemies, for some whatever reason, the area that we cleared out behind us, they spawn behind us now. We have to kill all these guys, because if not, they're just going to shoot you right in the butt, and it will hurt an awful lot, because we do not have health. Also, you can kill each enemy with a single bullet, but it does timer. I didn't start the timer back. I apologize. Control, resume. My apologies. There we go.
You'll just have to retime it after the run.
Yeah, I'll just. I mean, that crash basically makes it useless. A single crash loses like 30 seconds. I mean, you could save like an hour. This game's bad. So right there's an RPG up there. We can kill him without actually aiming. This armored vehicle, if we don't destroy it, it will fail us, so we actually have to use this RPG. But for whatever reason, RPGs do it in 2 shots. I don't know why. It's an armored vehicle. A 2 shot should not destroy one of those, but it does. So now we are playing a two-front war, where they're to the right of us, the left of us, and in front of us. So I guess a three-front war, and you can basically die down this hallway as bad and as quickly as possible. And it gets worse once we actually hit the next point. Come on. Come on. And I apologize, you guys do not hear game audio, but there's nothing worth hearing for this game. I promise you, you are better off not hearing it. So right up here, there's a little hut we kind of have to take. I basically just run to the health kits, because every time I come around this corner, like just right then, you die. Yep, okay. Thanks, game. I'm gonna walk back. Oh god. And there's also a way where you can hit a quick load and die on the quick load, and you'll just die in an infinite loop and have to restart the level. Okay, there we go. Also, you see those little like medical pack things that are like to the left of my my health bar? Yeah, I don't know how to do those. They don't tell you, and they just show you it. And I've hit every single button, and it never gave me the option. Where's the chopper? There it is. So we only have to hit the chopper once, but for whatever reason, sometimes you have to shoot it twice, but you only really have to shoot it once. So this is the end of the third level. If you guys are thinking, oh, you only have 11 minutes on the timer. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. And the sixth level will prove to you why that doesn't mean anything. Um, but the fifth level is actually very quick. You don't have to spend too much time on it. But this is a little bit of a weight simulator, because this helicopter flies in and end of the level. So we're moving on to the fourth level, which, like I said previously, is originally the third level. So the third level, please don't crash. The third level is a boat ride into the next section, and there's helicopters everywhere, and enemies are shooting you on each side. You can't actually die while in the boat. Oh, did I tell you, sprinting doesn't last forever. You can lose your ability to sprint, but it genuinely doesn't matter if you do or don't. This entire section, you can't really die, except for this guy right there. So there we go, we killed him. So us dying isn't majorly going to happen. So once this boat comes in, we can kind of just jump in. There we go. And now we are basically invincible. This boat does not take any damage. I've never once died in this boat. There is an ability to, and I will point it out in a minute, but you can actually get out of vehicles while they're moving, and if you quickly do it when you get in, like if you get in then tap to get out, you'll actually soft lock, and the game won't know what to do, so it'll just stop moving, and it's the most random thing ever. Also, there's this where it tells you like the different events. Oh, I accidentally hit my. God dang it! I accidentally hit the quick save button. Click load button. I didn't mean to actually hit it. I was trying to hit the other button, this one, to do the save. So we just lost a little bit of time because of this, but we can pop out. It's fine. Yeah, time loss. Arbitrary time loss to me not being able to hit buttons properly. Also, me doing this is highly dangerous because we can actually die when we're not in that gunner. Like as you see, my health's going down, so I'm gonna pop back in. So this helicopter right there, we can shoot it down and it'll crash and it'll just instantly disappear. Most helicopters actually don't have a crash uh like model. They usually fly away. The only one that does is the one that's coming up next, which is one of the friendly helicopters, which is that one right there. So it's going to crash if okay, thanks. It didn't crash. Nice. But to mention it, so the crashed model actually spawns in before the actual model. I don't know why, but if you go into a no clip mode, because you can actually force a no clip in this game using an external mod thing, mod tool, you can actually go and see that the helicopter is there first, and they don't really. It's just how they make it in the engine. It's basically a static thing, but something like that where it's consistently there, you can physically like see it from a distance because most of these trees, like as you see, if you turn down the game quality all the way down, most of these trees won't be here and you'll just see this like this wall right there that looks like it's just a leave wall. That's like literally just a static PNG of a grass wall. And this is an extremely long side scroller, by the way. This is about a 3 minute to 4 minute side scroller. And then here's the friendly chopper coming in. If Mirnay's here, just remember you spent $50 to see this amazing run. And then there's the friendly helicopter. It gets shot. It falls down. And now we can get out. I'm gonna do a quick save just before we get all the way out. And these RPGs are actually hitting me and like taking a lot of damage, but eh. Okay, there we go. So all we have to do is run up to the chopper. It gives us a save. Now we run back to the boat. We don't actually care. We don't actually check if they're dead or not. We kind of just have to walk up to and that's it. I'm gonna make a quick save just because I don't want to get checked back, make checkpointed that far back. So the next thing up past this level is we go up to the grass section. We actually have to destroy two bunkers. I don't really know what they're called, but I'm just gonna call them bunkers. There are two of them, and there's actually a wall that stops you from going to one to the other one. But you can actually run through the wall because they never gave it a static address, met a static model. So it looks like it's there, but it really isn't. So we are going to stop right here, hit a quick save. That was the game quick saving, by the way, not us. So the way they program quick saving is they ripped it from another game they made and just ported it to this one. If you don't know about City Interactive, they basically made like shitty games, sold it for a $60 cost, and after like 3 months, stopped selling it. So if you actually wanted to buy the CD for this game, it costs about $100, and it is definitely not worth it. And gotta wrap back down here, head towards the boat. There we go. So we are now done with that section. And this is basically the end of the level. There isn't much going on besides us riding to the end. And there it is. So the next level, level 5, is Battle of Hawaii. This is one of the hardest levels, I would definitely say. Not only for the fact that I genuinely cannot remember the routing for it, because it doesn't tell you. I have also fell. You can jump out of bounds and run all the way to the end of the game and end of the map and just fall into like an endless pit. And it's hilarious because I did that on my first playthrough. I genuinely chose to play this game, which is very dumbfounding that I did this with my free time. So we come up here. Okay, thank you. So something I didn't mention is this game wants you to climb, but I'm genuinely just tapping jump, and that's how far I'm jumping. Okay, there we go. So we come this way, kill these two guys. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna kill him. Grab that health kit, hit save, kill him. Kill these, try to kill those two guys. Don't do it actually. Wrap around this way. I think I got lost. Yeah, I probably got lost. Oh no, nope, we're where we're supposed to be, I guess. I genuinely get lost in this level pretty easily. Oop. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, here's the quick save. We go down. I am lost, by the way. This level is made badly, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna figure out where I am.
In the meantime, did you want to explain what's going on with your health bar?
Uh, no. Okay, so to explain the health bar, to my best abilities, the health bar goes up and down, based on the damage you take, but the amount of damage you take is somewhat random. It's not really based on the gun they're shooting you with, but based on how much health you actually have. So when you're at like lower health values, the game will do less damage. This game does not want me to go anywhere. You have to go this way, but then like the staircase is blocked off and you can't jump through this. Okay, I'm completely lost, so my apologies. I'm trying to figure it out. This actually happens in like almost every run that I do of this game because it's just so hard to tell like where the game wants you to go because it doesn't tell you. Let me see if I can just do the out of bounds thing. You can actually just jump out of bounds and just jump it back into like the section you're supposed to be in. Come on. Thank you. You should get someone to run Alien Isolation because that's an interesting speedrun. Yeah. I am genuinely trying to jump onto this, but it doesn't. Okay. Thanks, game. Alright, so we're just gonna go this way and we'll try to figure it out. Are we supposed to kill everybody? I don't think so. Do we? We don't actually have the grenade launcher yet. Okay. Nade spam. This is why I did not. Oh, okay. I'm actually a baboon. So we go this way. Yep, there we are. So that window gets shut out by one of the enemies, and then we pick up this grenade launcher. Uh, it doesn't help us for this section because we can kind of just run past. Come up this way, wrap around this way. My descriptions of where we're going is fantastic. Come this way, come back around, swoop this way, and now if there is a sniper, we actually have to get up to that building where he is and kill him, but we can't go directly to it because you'll get laser pointed. I'm gonna make a quick save back in this corner. So we actually have to go through like traversing these buildings. Here's a trip mine. That's the only one in this entire game that I'm really going to do and remove. If you think I pulled that second one, you are wrong. Okay, now we are good. Yep, okay, I had to pull that second one. There it goes. And now here's a jump that the game wants you to make that is super impossible if you're sprinting. So to get to that one building, we have to go through this building, which makes no sense because all you have to do is just run across the street, but game good. And yeah, that guy was floating. Killed these two dudes, this third guy, grab this, kill the fourth guy. Can kind of ignore those two guys. The other four can. Oh, did I tell you there's melee in this game? You can actually melee, but it doesn't matter majorly. Meleeing is you can act to melee someone to death takes longer than to reload and shoot them because a melee isn't an instant kill for whatever reason. So the game wants us to traverse up to the roof, and I'm going to make a quick save before we actually attempt it. So this ladder doesn't work properly until you fall down and then come back up. And okay, so climbing this ladder is actually a challenge.
Best programming.
Yeah. Okay, we did it. If you think climbing a ladder is not supposed to be an achievement in this game, it's a massive one. So now, if you might be wondering, oh, why did you climb that ladder when you're running back down in the building? Oh, you may think I'm insane, but you climb it because it actually triggers you to be able to go through a door that is locked. And I died. Okay, pog game. So if we don't do it, there's this door right here, and it despawns. I'm gonna shoot. There we go. Alright, so you might be wondering, what did I just do? I just jumped past the trigger barrier of this little cutscene. I wanted to get into cover, so I jumped past the one that was there to do it. We can ignore that vehicle for now. We'll come back to it. I'm gonna come back around. They must have spent 10 years programming this game. This was probably made in a week. City Interactive does not spend time actually making games good. Most of these models are ripped from previous games, especially like the Vietnamese models. They're definitely ripped, and all of them are exact same models. There's only like 3 of them. Okay, so here's another ladder. If you remember the last one, you know why we don't like this one. And they put this one right in front of a drop, right there. So to climb that ladder is a lot, really tedious, and if you're not good, I to just say the least, and we might have soft locked. See, there we go. You can fall into a crevice and just instantly die, which is humorous to say the least. And this is the end of the level. This sniper doesn't mean anything, so next level. So this level is horrific in many, many, many ways. So instead of actually making a level good, they just spawn in a lot of enemies and say, there you go. So there's like 1,000 enemies, and they still don't give us health kits. This is the only time I'm gonna turn on game audio just so you can hear a little bit of it. So like here, I'll show you. This is shooting a silenced weapon.
The bastards probably set a trap.
Here's an actual real weapon. And my OBS is set to like 20, it's as low as it can go basically. Like it's barely on. This game is massively loud. And I have game audio off. Just remind you, I have all the audio off, but it keeps all of that. A big thing also is we can't actually hear anyone else's shooting but ours. Okay, there we go. We can kind of jump off that boat early. We come this way. So the pistol, I believe this is just like a UPS ripoff, is easily the best gun in the entire game, but they give it about 4 bullets. Yeah, City Interactive made that game series, by the way. Come here. If I go silent, I just have to focus a little bit because dying up at this point is a little bit obnoxious, to say the very least. And that grenade killed me. Nice. Pull the tripwire. There it goes. Hit that. There we go. We're gonna outrun the enemies spawning in. Yep. Okay. So you can actually start to outrun them spawning in and get around them, because this little section, they spawn in about 1,000 of them, and that's not over exaggerating. They just spawn in as many as they like and call it a level. So right here, like a previous level, there's a trigger. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to jump. There we go. So I know that it didn't look like I did anything, but the moment you went past there, uh, that little walkway. This game needs it more out of bounds. If you go out of bounds, sometimes you'll just die. It's really stupid, but uh, you can kind of just die with no reason sometimes. Like you can have full health, get shot once, because the enemy's damage is randomized. So there's guys on the next floors that I'm going to be paying a little bit of attention to while we're going up. You can go out of bounds, but it's not really useful unless you're on some levels. But most of the time, you can kind of outrun the game. Like, you can kind of just run by everything. Like, yeah, damage is kind of random. Like, you can have full health and instantly die from one guy that just hits you 12 times. Alright, so to play the game fast, we kind of have to go slow. We're going to have to snipe everybody. And it takes 2 shots from the sniper to kill everyone. Because enemies don't actually despawn once they're spawned in. So... And then, of course, it's one of these guns that you have to put in 1 bullet at a time. But there we go. Let me make sure. Okay, we are all good to go down. So, it gives me my favorite gun in the entire world, the PPSH. If you don't know, the PPSH is a very, very, very great gun. However, I don't know why it's in Vietnam, but it is. Isn't the PPSH like a Russian weapon? I'm pretty sure the PPSH is a Russian weapon.
That sounds about right. Yeah, Soviet submachine gun.
Yep, it's in Vietnam. Makes a little sense because I'm pretty sure Russia somewhat helped the Vietnamese in their war. I'm not too sure. Probably. I'm not a history buff. Give me.
According to
They were on the
Wikipedia.
camp side, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I don't know why they would have the PPSH because it was discontinued, like after World War II. Where are
Because
we?
there was a lot of stock.
Yeah, okay, we wrap around this way. This game likes to sometimes, I don't know why we're going this way. I've never gone this way. I might have, but my memory leaves me. I kind of don't like remembering this game. A fun fact, my friend Shadow Daft, when I asked him, "Do you want to mod a game for me?" and I showed him this, he genuinely questioned my sanity because he thought I was kidding that this game existed. This is a horrific game, to say the least. Okay, so next section, it's called a kill zone. Not to mention, you can genuinely get murdered. Right there, I had about half the health. Yeah, easy mod opportunity. He's a site mod. He doesn't need any to be mod of anything else, really. Okay, kill those 2 guys. So this is another part where you want to kill everyone because the next section will be easier if you do, because if not, die is very bad. So we can kind of do head glitching right here and kill all the people down there. It just makes it a lot easier because dying isn't fun. There is an out of bounds in this level that lets you go from this side to that side. But if you do it, there's a huge possibility you're just gonna instantly die. So there's no point. And grab that health kit, save. And by the way, this PPSH spawns with a random amount of bullets. This game likes to use random number generators to pick like what things have what. So you can pick up a gun that is okay, thanks. You can pick up a gun that has full health, full magazines, or a gun that has 1 bullet. And there's no way to tell until you actually pick it up. However, it automatically picks up guns for you and automatically gives you like a reloaded one once you actually pick it up. So like this I don't know what gun this is. Oh, by the way, this is in the level. That's all you have to do. And fade out. So I think this is the final level. No, okay, there's 2 more. So this is a side scroller. This game seems like prostate cancer in the nutshell. Oh, it feels like it. It feels like it. So this is about an 8-minute level because of side scrollers. So we get to defend this hill, but like the previous level, we can actually pick up grenades at some point, but we kind of have to just wait. So we get to kill everyone. So if there's anything you need to read off, you may. There isn't much going on.
No, unfortunately, no more donations right now, but I just did want to say thanks to everybody who has come by the stream over the last almost week and watched any of the runs. We do appreciate you being here. We are currently at $163.09 out of our $420 goal. However, we would be absolutely cool with $200 because that would be a nice round number. If you need to know where to donate, go ahead and hit exclamation point donate, and you'll get the donation link. You can donate as much or as little as you want. No real pressure from us, though. We really do appreciate you guys being here. And yeah, that's pretty much my spiel for right now. If you want to keep talking, otherwise I can keep vamping for a while.
I was drinking water. Water time, guys, by the way. So, that helicopter flies by. We wait about 20 seconds. We start getting bombed. He dies. We walk through, and then our helicopters come in to come pick us up. I am going to show you the soft lock. I will undo the checkpoint. You will see me save. The soft lock will crash us if I mess it up. So here is the soft lock for this level. So I'm gonna make a quick save before we even get in it. So tap tap. Okay, we are now soft locked. I'm going to undo it. So to explain what I said earlier, if you get into a vehicle and get out of it instantly, you can soft lock. This part right here, where he's like, okay, you need to gun down these vehicles. If you don't actually have the gun in your hand to gun them down, it won't continue. You have to kill at least 2 of them and then it will keep going. But if you can't destroy the 2 of them, and they can only be destroyed by this gun, you'll get soft locked and you'll just sit in the helicopter and it won't move. And once you get out of it, you can't get back into the MG gun, which is really weird. This is also another part. You can die in this helicopter. For whatever reason, they programmed this one correctly, but unlike the boat, you can die. And that grenade that you see on the ground that just whizzed by can actually get in the heli and destroy us, which is also very splendid. I love how bullets in the box don't even look like they're feeding into the gun. Yeah, they're not. It just adds like a jiggle effect. Which you can zoom in. Like, this is the zoomed in version of the gun, but yeah. Also, you don't have to do anything. At least the sights work right. No. No. Your crosshair barely works, right, to be honest. Come on. There it goes. I'm gonna stay before that RPG guy hits us. You only really have to kill the RPG guys to cover your own ass, and that's about it. So, I'm gonna mention the final level. If you wanted to see a level that actually had a lot of detail work, don't play the final level. It actually had a lot of work on it, and it's very amazing. But we spent about a minute on it. You can run by every single thing and go from health kit to health kit. And I didn't really mention the health kits. So within the game, they strategically placed health kits on the hardest parts. So if you run out of health, you can pick up the health kits and it instantly revives you, whatnot. Well, that level, they added like one too many, and you can kind of just run by everything, and nothing's really important. The only problem is once you hit the end, you have to turn around and run back. And and I will give like a little bit of a, I wouldn't say epilepsy warning, but if you're not like, if things jittering very quickly bother you, don't watch the last level because you basically are in the middle of an earthquake for about 12 seconds. Depending on how long it takes for the end of the level to happen. Okay, I get to spray down for 30 seconds right then. Right, that is the end of the 7th level. So we're on to the final level. And like I said, it takes about a minute to do, minute to 2 minutes. It's not that hard of a level. I don't really sell this game because it's bad, but this is definitely not the worst game. It's just really stupid. And if I didn't like sit here and lose a lot of time, I'm gonna save. Uh, to just being dumb, you can get this down to like a 20-minute game, if that. 20 to 30 minutes. It's not that hard. It's just I don't like the game that much. And to mention, the out of bounds on level 2 saves a lot of time. To go through those buildings, you basically just get a death wall, and it's just better to reload the game, like restart your run, and do it like that, because death walls are nice. So, I'm gonna make the quick save. So, I'm going to run to the end of the game, basically. I might have to stop if I just don't go quick enough, but yeah. The level should work out very simply. Okay, we might be good. I just have to find the health kit up here. There it is. There we are. So they put 2 right there, and when I said, oh, they added 2 too many, that wasn't joking. Like, if they didn't add those 2, you wouldn't be able to get up here that quickly. Please, game. No, come on. Did it really just crash? It crashed again, oh my god. Okay, we're reloading the game. Okay.
I just want to reiterate, best program game.
Yep. So the crash for there, the reason that we actually crashed, there is a reason. And also, the crashing does not I just reset the timer instead of. Okay, so when we get back in the game, I'm gonna start the timer again. So we were at 41 minutes, or something to that matter. Yeah. So once you crash, you don't add the time from you restarting the game. So the moment you crash to the moment you get back in is when time restarts. So I'm just gonna say standby. There we are. Okay, run back up the hill. There we go. Grab health kit. Grab that. Save on these health kits. So this is what I was talking about, the earthquake. This earthquake could actually go on for 1 second or for an hour. Depending on how the game feels about it. And the game crashed again, Pog. If the game crashes one more time, we're just gonna call it. I'll try to finish it, but it's splendid. It's a very unstable game, but it's most likely due for the fact that I have a lot of programs open for restreaming. But to just play this game normally, you probably won't crash this much. Come on. Load quickly. Quicklier. Load faster. Okay, Z.
This is a speedrun thing. We gotta go fast.
Yeah, X. X. Okay, thank you, game. Did it crash? Okay, nope, there it goes. How far back was my last one? Which way are we going? I got turned around. Do we go this way? My assumption is yes, we go this way. Okay, yes, this is the end of the level. We're about to actually end. So all these guys spawn in, the helicopter whizzes by, shoots them. We run up here. I'm gonna make that quick save just in case we die. We get up here. That helicopter gets done killing. All those guys down there actually have to die. And once they do, we can walk back, stand here. The helicopter spawns in. We run up to it. And I get hit by the helicopter because I am a complete fucking idiot. Okay, we go back. Gonna make a quick save just in case I get hit by the helicopter again. There we are. And that is time. So that is the Hell in Vietnam. The game is extremely well made. Definitely a AAA title. We are going to do the See the Hamsters incentive, by the way, so give me 1 second so I can grab them. It depends on if one of them or both of them want to come. I do not want to force them unless they want to, but I can definitely get one of them. Come here, buddy. You okay? I'm sorry for picking you up. They're usually asleep at this time of hours, but here is Frankie. Say hello to Frankie. And they're about yay big. They're super tiny. So here's Frankers. Uh, yep, I would try to get Beans, but Beans has been feeling kind of shitty for the last like month because he's actually in hibernation. Hamsters don't hibernate the same way as other animals. They'll be fully awake, but all they'll do is eat and drink and sleep, and that's all it. Like, the reason Frankie isn't in it is because he really enjoys his wheel, and he's not gonna hibernate because of it. Uh, is Frankie short for Frankie? No, Frankie is not short for that. Come here, Beans. Sorry for waking you up at this hour. So here is Beans. He is smaller than Frankie by a lot, but we're comparing a stone to a pebble in that regard. So here's Frank. Here's Beans. He's crawling up my arm. We're gonna grab him, put him back in my palm. So, yep, that is it for me. Actually, I guess Frankie wants to say one more huzzah because he climbed out of the cage. So here are both of the boys side by side. Okay, they're climbing on top of each other, so that says let's go back into the cage, Dad. So we're going back into the cage. And the boys are back. So we are going to the setup page. We will come back to you guys once we get all the staff members in. We are going to do a little bit of a farewell from the staff to you guys. So without further ado, that is the ending of my run. So later, y'all.